Yeah, we back. This Freddie B. I'm broadcasting. I'm broadcasting from the underground. It's getting more and more so like I want to put some more time into doing my broadcasting, and you know I just thought I'd reach out to the people, to my subscribers and everything, and just share something with y'all, um, everybody, y'all already know how I operate, you know what I'm saying? I'm always about inspiring people, and I don't mean to interrupt, but I know y'all got a lot going on, but I'm all about inspiration and uplifting y'all. Everybody going through something. I got some shit on my mind I got to say, man. I got to talk about this shit, man. So, y'all out there, y'all worry about, y'all, I'm gonna tell you about your goddamn self tonight. Y'all worry about the little stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. Worry about the big stuff. Y'all be out there driving yourself crazy all day. Oh, I got this to do. I got that to do. Man, put that shit on paper, man, and attack that shit, little bit by little bit. Man, don't put all that shit on your brain while you at work and run around dealing with your everyday life, man. Take a break, man. Whatever you got to do, write it down on paper and attack that shit strategically and compartmentalize it. Put it on the shelf. I'm going to hit that on this day, on that day. I see so many people, my son do that. I'm just reaching out because, people just put so much on their mind at one time and they drive their damn self crazy. Oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. Well, I went through this with my girlfriend last night. I went through this with my boyfriend last night. Man, last night was last night, man. We dealing with today, right here, right now. Man, let bygones be bygones. You went through something last night, leave that shit alone, man. Leave that shit on last night. Today is a new day. Let's move on. And I had to, hold on a minute. I'm turning the lights on in this motherfucker for this one. I went through that shit for a long time, I went through that shit for a long time, I used to put so much on my mind at one time and I couldn't think. What I learned to do is I learned how to compartmentalize shit and put shit on the shelf. Like, if I had a car problem, I put it on the shelf. It ain't got shit to do with my job. So while I'm at work, I'm not thinking about my car broke down. I ain't thinking about how my girl pissed me off last night. I put all that shit on the shelf and I do my job. Now, when I get off work, you know what I'm saying? I depending on what the situation is, I'll pull that shit off the shelf and deal with it. Well, my girl got mad at me. Okay, I'll fix that. Bam, put that on the shelf. Oh, shit, my car broke down. Okay, let me pull that down. I'm going to write it down how I'm going to fix the car. But for now, the car broke down. Ain't shit I can do about it. I put that bitch back on the shelf. And guess what? I'm right back where I'm at with a peace of mind right now. You got to learn how to compartmentalize shit. You can't run around all day thinking about what happened to you for the last 7 days. Worrying about shit. You gotta let that shit go, man. Put that shit on the shelf and deal with that shit when you get to it. But for today, your ass gotta go to work, take your ass to work, do what you gotta do. And you pull that shit off the shelf when you feel like when it's convenient for you. Man, don't be running around here, worrying about this, that, and the third. Matter of fact, you know what? Matter of fact, people be worrying about what motherfuckers saying about them, or what their girlfriend, boyfriend, wife thinking about them and shit. All this shit here, man. What you think? And half the time, motherfucker, your girlfriend, your wife, or whatever, or the people that you worried about what they think about you, they ain't even thinking about your ass. They somewhere else doing what the hell they doing. Why you worried about what the fuck they think? They ain't thinking about you at that point in time. Do what you gotta do at that point in time. You pull that shit. Pull that all them concerns that you got, pull that shit off the shelf when you get off work. And you deal with it. But you don't take that shit throughout the week with you, throughout the day, man. You gonna drive yourself crazy, man. You need, man, when you go to work with a good attitude, man. Be happy. Be thankful you got a job, man. You know what I'm saying? And you be the best at what you do. And this Freddie B, I'm broadcasting from the underground. That part.